Most people imagine liver disease as something dramatic. Yellow eyes, severe illness, hospital visits. But what if the real danger begins quietly? So quietly that most people never notice it until the damage has already started. Fatty liver disease is one of the fastest growing health problems in the world today, and what makes it especially dangerous is how silently it develops. In the early stages, there are often no obvious warning signs. You may feel mostly normal. You go about your day, eat your usual meals, maybe feel a little tired sometimes, but nothing that seems alarming. Meanwhile, inside your body, fat slowly begins to accumulate in your liver cells, interfering with the organ that performs more than 500 essential tasks to keep you alive. For men over 50, this issue becomes even more important. As the body ages, metabolism slows, muscle mass decreases, and the liver becomes more sensitive to excess sugar, processed foods, and belly fat. What once seemed harmless in your 40s can quietly begin stressing your liver in your 50s and 60s. Many people discover fatty liver only by accident during a routine blood test or ultrasound. They're often surprised because they never felt seriously ill. But when doctors look more closely, the early signs were actually there all along, small signals the body was sending that something wasn't quite right. Maybe it was that persistent fatigue you blamed on aging, perhaps a feeling of heaviness in the upper abdomen, or unexplained weight gain around the waist that seemed harder to lose than before. These subtle clues can be your body's way of asking for attention. In this video, we're going to uncover the early warning signs that fatty liver disease often sends long before serious symptoms appear. You'll also learn why this condition develops so quietly, what's happening inside the liver when fat begins to build up, and most importantly, simple lifestyle changes that can help protect and support your liver health naturally. Because the earlier you recognize these signals, the easier it is to turn things around. Fatty liver disease starts quietly, but understanding what's happening inside your body can help make sense of the subtle signals you might be feeling. At its core, the condition is exactly what it sounds like: fat accumulating inside liver cells. But why does this happen, and why doesn't it trigger pain or obvious symptoms in the early stages? Think of your liver like a busy factory. It processes everything you eat and drink, filters toxins, stores energy, and produces important proteins for your body. When too much fat starts building up in this factory, the machinery slows down. In the beginning, the liver can still handle the extra load, which is why you don't notice any obvious issues. But underneath the surface, small changes are already taking place that, over time, can lead to inflammation and damage if left unchecked. Men over 50 are particularly vulnerable because aging naturally changes how the body handles fat and glucose. Insulin resistance can develop, metabolism slows, and the liver becomes more prone to storing fat rather than burning it. This is why many men in this age group start seeing gradual weight gain around the waist or experience unexplained fatigue. It's not laziness or lack of sleep. It's your liver quietly struggling to keep up. Research has shown that non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, NAFLD, is linked to poor diet, sedentary lifestyle, and certain metabolic conditions like high cholesterol and type 2 diabetes. But it's also worth noting that even seemingly healthy people can develop fat in the liver if their diet is high in sugars, refined carbs, or processed foods over time. The key to spotting fatty liver early is understanding the body's subtle signals. Low energy levels, bloating, mild discomfort in the upper right abdomen, and even darker urine or pale stools can all be early clues. Your liver is a master at compensating, masking the damage until the problem becomes serious. By learning the science behind fatty liver, you can start interpreting these signals correctly and take action before it progresses into more severe stages, such as inflammation or fibrosis. In the next part, we'll cover specific strategies and lifestyle habits that can reverse early liver fat accumulation and protect your health naturally. When it comes to protecting your liver and reversing early fatty liver, the good news is that small, consistent changes can make a huge difference. Your liver is remarkably resilient, and when given the right support, it can shed excess fat and restore proper function. The key is focusing on nutrition, movement, and simple daily habits that work with your body rather than against it. Let's start with your diet. One of the most effective ways to reduce liver fat is to cut down on added sugars and refined carbs. These are the foods that spike insulin and encourage your liver to store fat. Swap out sugary drinks for water or unsweetened herbal teas, replace white bread or pasta with whole grains, and choose fruits like berries that provide antioxidants without overwhelming sugar. Think of it as giving your liver a lighter workload, allowing it to process nutrients efficiently instead of struggling under a flood of quick-burning energy. Incorporating healthy fats is also essential. Monounsaturated fats from olive oil, avocados, and nuts actually help the liver burn stored fat. Omega-3 fatty acids, found in salmon, sardines, chia seeds, and flax seeds, reduce inflammation and improve liver enzyme levels. A simple daily habit like drizzling extra virgin olive oil over vegetables or adding a handful of walnuts to breakfast can provide continuous support without feeling like a chore. Next, movement. Exercise is one of the most powerful tools for reducing liver fat naturally. Both aerobic activities like brisk walking, swimming, or cycling, and resistance training such as body weight exercises or light weightlifting improve insulin sensitivity and encourage the liver to burn stored fat. Men over 50 don't need intense gym sessions to see results. Even 30 minutes of brisk walking most days of the week, combined with a few short strength sessions, can have a noticeable impact on liver health within weeks. Another practical solution is meal timing. Intermittent fasting or simply reducing late-night snacking can help give the liver a break and allow it to focus on detoxification overnight. For example, finishing your last meal at least 3 hours before bed ensures that the liver isn't constantly processing food while you sleep, giving it time to repair and burn stored fat. Hydration shouldn't be overlooked. Water supports the liver's ability to flush toxins, regulate metabolism, and maintain healthy blood flow. Warm water in the morning, herbal teas throughout the day, and limiting alcohol consumption are simple habits that make a big difference over time. There are also natural ingredients you can incorporate to boost liver health. Garlic contains compounds that activate liver enzymes, helping flush out toxins. Green tea is rich in catechins, which have been shown to reduce liver fat in studies. Turmeric, with its active compound curcumin, combats inflammation and supports liver repair. Adding these ingredients to your meals or morning drinks can be both delicious and beneficial. Finally, paying attention to body signals is crucial. If you notice persistent fatigue, bloating, or subtle abdominal discomfort, don't ignore it. Adjusting diet, movement, and lifestyle habits promptly can prevent further fat buildup and even reverse early-stage liver changes. Think of your liver like a high-performance engine. It needs clean fuel, regular maintenance, and time to cool down. When you provide that, it can run efficiently for decades. When these strategies are combined, nutrient-rich foods, healthy fats, consistent movement, proper hydration, and liver-supportive ingredients, they create an environment that encourages the liver to shed excess fat naturally. With just a few small daily adjustments, you can significantly reduce your risk of progressing from early-stage fatty liver to more serious conditions like inflammation, scarring, or cirrhosis. Even with all the right strategies, many men unknowingly make mistakes that slow down liver recovery or even make fatty liver worse. The good news is that once you know what to avoid, it's easy to stay on track and protect your liver naturally. One of the most common mistakes is assuming all fats are bad. Some men cut out fat entirely, thinking it will help the liver, but this can backfire. Without healthy fats like olive oil, nuts, avocado, and omega-3 rich fish, the liver loses key tools it needs to burn stored fat and reduce inflammation. Don't be that guy who avoids fat entirely. Choose the right kinds. Another frequent error is overconsumption of sugar and refined carbs. Even if you exercise regularly, consuming sodas, pastries, or white bread every day can keep your liver in fat storage mode. It's like trying to mop a flooded floor while the faucet is still running. No matter how much you try to clean up, the problem continues. Reducing sugar is critical, not optional. Skipping movement or relying solely on cardio is another pitfall. While brisk walking is great, ignoring strength training misses a huge opportunity. Muscle mass naturally declines after 50, and without resistance work, your metabolism slows and fat accumulates more easily in the liver and belly. Even short, simple weight or body weight sessions 2 to 3 times a week can make a measurable difference. Late-night eating is also a common trap. Many men snack after dinner or eat right before bed without realizing it keeps the liver working overnight. This prevents the organ from repairing itself and burning stored fat efficiently. Aim to finish your last meal at least 3 hours before sleeping. Your liver will thank you. Alcohol is another hidden enemy. Even moderate drinking can worsen fat accumulation, especially if the liver is already stressed. While a small glass occasionally may be okay for some, frequent consumption undermines all your healthy efforts. Finally, ignoring subtle symptoms is a mistake many men make. Fatigue, bloating, and mild upper abdominal discomfort may seem minor, but they're signals that your liver is struggling. Ignoring them only allows the fat buildup to continue silently. The earlier you act, the easier it is to reverse. By avoiding these common mistakes, eating the wrong fats, consuming excess sugar, skipping resistance training, late-night eating, alcohol overuse, and ignoring warning signs, you give your liver the best chance to heal naturally and efficiently. These small shifts can prevent early-stage fatty liver from progressing into more serious problems down the road. Let's wrap this up and turn all that information into a clear plan you can actually use. Fatty liver disease starts quietly, but now you know the early signs, why it happens, and exactly what you can do to protect your liver. The key takeaway is simple: lifestyle matters, and small, consistent changes make a huge difference. We covered how subtle fatigue, bloating, and abdominal discomfort can be your body's early warning system. You learned that fat accumulates silently in liver cells, but this doesn't have to progress. By adjusting your diet, reducing sugar and refined carbs, adding healthy fats like olive oil, nuts, and fatty fish, you can give your liver a chance to burn stored fat. Consistent movement, including both aerobic activity and strength training, supports metabolism and helps your liver stay efficient. Hydration, proper meal timing, and liver-friendly ingredients like garlic, green tea, and turmeric all play a role in creating the ideal environment for liver repair. Equally important, avoiding common mistakes can accelerate results. Don't skip healthy fats, overeat sugar, neglect resistance training, snack late at night, overconsume alcohol, or ignore subtle warning signs. Each of these behaviors can quietly undermine your efforts, but once corrected, your liver responds quickly, often better than you expect. Here's a simple challenge for you. For the next 7 days, focus on these 3 steps. First, reduce added sugar and processed foods. Second, commit to 30 minutes of movement daily, mixing brisk walking with a few strength exercises. Third, add 1 liver-supportive ingredient, like garlic, green tea, or turmeric, to your daily routine. Track how your energy, digestion, and overall well-being feel by the end of the week. You'll be surprised how noticeable the changes can be in such a short time. I want to hear from you. Which of these strategies do you think you'll start with first? Or maybe you already use some of them. Share your experience in the comments to help others. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like it, subscribe for more health strategies for men over 50, and hit the bell so you don't miss future tips. Save this video so you can return to it whenever you want a quick liver health check-in. Remember, your liver works tirelessly for you every day. It's time to give it the support it deserves.